Hello fellow YouTubers, it is your big pal Troy Josh, and happy 3rd anniversary to one of the greatest shows in Disney, Amphibia. I just can't believe it's been three long flipping years since the show came out. And we guys know last month it was the end of it, and it was beautiful. So here's what I have to say. Amphibia is one of the greatest shows I have watched aside from Gravity Falls and The Owl House. And yeah, it's just, I can't believe it's been the last 3 years for it. Love all the characters, how it started because of a friendship between Anne, Sasha, and Marcy. And how complicated their relationship was, which ended up being here. How everything was started because of Marcy, because when she learned that she's going to move out very soon, she was afraid she won't get to see her friends again. So she came up with the advice to stop them from drifting apart forever, and it worked. And it sent into a froggy land where Anne went to live with the planters. Sasha lived with Grindwood, I get his name right, and along with the toads. And Marcy went to live with Queen Andrea's place. And it's just amazing. It's just like a beautiful song, you know, with many secrets. Some makes you laugh, some make you cry, some that probably gives you nightmares. And yeah, Anne's one of the greatest protagonists in the series. I love her role, but how Amphibia changed her personality. How in the old stuff we seemed like a little brat, always getting into trouble until after she met the planters, she became the change, and it's just a blast. So, wow, I wanted to thank the creator, Matt Braley, I think that's right, Matt Braley, for making a fantastic show about 3 girls went into a human world full of frogs. It's just, wow. So, thank you so much for that, making a fantastic masterpiece. I just love this show so much. Not exactly my favorite, but it was a beautiful blast. I love all the secrets to it. How Anne looked first to find her other friends so she can find a way to bring back home. Some things that make us laugh, some things that make us cry, some things that make us infuriated. Like some of the shocking moments of it. Like for example, we see Andreas kill Marcy and use the core, descendants of his father and the rest of it that came before him, into Marcy's head, possessing her, turning her into Darcy. And the epic fight on the season 3 finale was at the city was amazing. And I like and on the second season we get to see the planters going on a road trip to find more answers, and we get to see some crazy things. Some of the characters, and Sprig with Ivy. Ivy is just a beautiful, amazing couple in Amphibia, and it's just canon. One thing that shocks me the most is that all the people who started to enjoy it until later it starts to get very annoying, which surprised me in the episode. Oh yeah, there's an episode about it, so yippee to all the Spidey fans. But yeah, I ship Sprig and Ivy with it. It's just great. They just look adorable, especially Ivy. It's just freaking cute little girl. And Polly's personality can be a paranoid and child and like I'm showing my words. Like a friendly and happable child can also become a destructive character, but it's just amazing, guys. It's just so great. So thank you so much, Matt Braley, for making this show. How some stories and some backstories, and some of the supportive characters like Olivia and Yunon, which is one of the funniest but awesome girls I have ever met in this series. And I was shocked that they become an official couple, that they're married at season. So I guess LGBT is alright. It's canon in the series. So yeah. So if you're homo or bi, then yeah, I guess I won't bother you. Oh, and speaking of LGBT, you already know today is this month. We're in June now, aka Pride Month. But enough talk about that. We're talking about this series, not the Pride Month. But I want to say a massive thank you to everyone. Amphibia, Matt Braley, Brenda Song, Everyone who works so hard for this, it's just a fantastic show, and I will always love it until the day I die. And it's just, yeah. But I'm glad, and the epic fight on season 3 was amazing. I like how the Toads, well, season 3, for half a season, we get to see the planters go up, how life was in the human world until they finally go back to Gravity Falls. Amphibia and find the destruction King Andreas did, and join forces with Sasha and the rest of the group to work together to defeat Andreas and save Amphibia. And they actually did defeat Andreas. And who knows? And he has a very dark backstory of his friends being separated and his friends being betrayed him, and how it's made him turn into a monster. And now I realize the error of it and fix it up. And I can't believe in the series finale we get to see Anne, Sasha, and Marcy defeat the core. And I'm surprised that Andreas finally had the guts and stand up to himself and help them defeat him as well, which is what a redemption is ever. And one of the most heartbreaking moments is as I see Anne died in the series. It was just the most heart-wrenching ever. But thankfully, thanks to Domino, thanks to the multiverse god who looked exactly like Domino, he finally asked him a chance to take his place as the next multiverse god. But Anne refuses. It seems she'd rather be out of normal life. And yeah, that's all the story. And finally, Anne resurrected back to life, and everything's back to normal. And we got to see an epilogue 10 years later, where we see the kids all growing up, all have their important jobs, including Anne Boonjoy, who now is working at who's a marine biologist with study frogs. It's just the best episode I ever seen. The series finale just warms my heart. So it warms my heart too. So I want to say a thank you to Matt Bradley for making a fantastic, awesome series I ever met in season 3. I think the golden seasons of Amphibia was actually season 1. Half of season 1. It's just wow. So thank you, Alan Search, for making a fantastic best show, almost better than Gravity Falls and Owl House. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And a happy 3rd anniversary to Amphibia, and thank you, Matt Bradley, for creating that series, and to all the voice actors, the animators, directors, anyone who worked on this. And make sure you guys comment down below who's your favorite character from Amphibia and what's your favorite episode. What are the things that make us cry, happy, or what warms our heart, what scares us half to death. And if there's anything I missed, tell me, please, for your opinions in the comments section below, along with your opinions about it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Strategize saying goodbye. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Matt Bradley, and I'm out.